What is up, guys? It's Goldzuko bringing you my third how to build video for Minecraft Pocket Edition. And in this video I'm going to be teaching you all how to make a modern house. And what we're going to need for this house is we're going to need a bunch of white blocks. So you could probably use white wool if you wanted, but I'm going to be using quartz because quartz just looks really awesome, and I'm not sure how to obtain it in survival, but if you have a bunch of it, feel free to use it. And also you're going to need a bunch of glass for this part of the building process. So let's get started. First off, you're going to want to put a block of whatever white block that you have in the middle, and then we're going to want to count. Actually, you're going to want to put something else on top of it so you know this is where our door is going to go. So I'm just going to put that stairs right there. And now we're going to count from that block. We're going to count 5 to the right. So let's put 5 more blocks next to it. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And on the left of it, we're going to put 12 blocks. So let's do that. Count 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, it's pretty simple, right? Now we're going to get rid of these 2 blocks right here, and we're going to work on the base, or the sort of the front of the house. And how we're going to do that is we're going to make the last 7 blocks of this house 5 blocks high. So you're just going to count 7. Go from left to right, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 7 blocks. Now what we're going to do is you're going to count 5 high. So you're going to already count those 2 as 2, and you're going to continue from there. So 3, 4, 5, and you're going to do the same thing all across. So just make sure you fill it up so they're aligned perfectly together. Pretty simple, right? Okay. Oops. Alright, now what we're going to do is we're going to make the rest of the blocks, whatever we have left, we're going to make these blocks 10 blocks high. So this is where it gets kind of tricky. You're going to want to build maybe a dirt tower and, kind of stand on it if you're in survival. But if you're doing this in creative, that's great. So we're going to make this 10 blocks high, including the base block. So that's going to count as 1, and we're going to count up 10. So we're going to count that as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so that's 10, and we're going to just make a sort of a row and go all the way across until we align it perfectly with the bottom layer. And we're going to want to connect them together. And we're going to have to fill this all in eventually, but as of right now, we can just leave it alone. Okay, there we go. So it should look something like this. Looks kind of like an Apple product of some sort. So now what we're going to do is we're going to fill up the rest of the base, and we're going to fill this base up with, let's say, how many? We're just going to match it up with what we did for this side. So we're going to fill it up with, let's say, 5 blocks, including this is 1, so we're going to count 2, 3, 4, 5, and just go all the way across, make it so it just completely covers up this portion of the house. Okay, so it should look like this as of right now. Let's cover these all up, make it all filled nicely. Okay, so now that we filled that up, we're going to we filled that up completely. And doorways, we only need 2 blocks for doorways, so we're gonna just cover it up so the door is going right there exactly. And now we're going to get our glass blocks out, and you're going to need the blocks for this. The panes aren't going to work for this part, so just make sure you have glass blocks. And we're going to clear out 3 blocks next to the door on each side, so that's 1, 2, 3, and then again 1, 2, 3, and we're going to fill that up and replace that spot with glass. Okay, so we got our glass right there because this is a really fancy house and there has to be glass everywhere. Next we're going to make the windows, and we're just going to count 1 block, skip 1 block next to where the glass is, and we're going to make the windows right here. And we're going to count these windows. We're going to get rid of the 4 blocks, so that's 2, 3, 4, and we're going to get rid of the 4 blocks next to that, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. And it should look something like this. Now we're going to fill this up with glass. And it's pretty simple, just fill it up like this. And then we are going to do the same thing for the opposing side. So again, we're going to skip 1 block away from the glass bricks over here, and we're going to get rid of 4 of the blocks like so. That's 4, and then we're going to do the same thing for the other side like so. So that's, oops, that's 4. Alright, there we go. Now we're going to fill this up with glass again for the next set of windows. And now we are going to, we're going to sort of make the garage. And how we're going to do that is you're going to skip these last 2 blocks over here and go to the 3rd block from the left, and you're going to count 3 blocks high and get rid of them. So that's 1, 2, 3. And you're going to count 4 blocks wide, including the one that you already broke. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. And you're going to clear this out completely. Okay. And this is where our next room, or perhaps our garage, is going to go. Now we're going to get our white block again, and we're going to fill it up right here and make sort of a border for the house. And we're going to count, we don't really have to count, so you just want to make 1 layer that goes straight across from the edge like so. And let's just do that fairly quickly. Oops, too far away, I guess. Okay. And now it should look something like this. And now we're going to build the rest of the block, the perimeter of the block, or the house, I should say. And we're going to make it 11 blocks wide, including our starter block. So this is going to count as 1 block right here. And we're going to count out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And we're going to go all the way across and just connect it completely together with our garage. And we're not going to pass it at all. So we're just going to have to fly over here and skip that. Oops, okay. And we're going to connect these again, like I said. Just connect them together and make sure that they do not overlap each other. Okay. Alright, there we go, guys. So as of right now, your house should look something like this, minus the dirt holes and the sand over there. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to make the roof of the garage first of all. So let's build that. We're going to count from right here where the garage started. We're going to consider this part as part of the house. So let's just leave this part alone. Where this stairs is this stairs, and to the left of it is part of the house, and this is going to be the garage. So we're just going to fill it up completely, and we're going to sort of just finish this side of the room, and then we're going to finish the rest of the house design. And then in the next video I am going to show you how to decorate the inside of the house, which will be pretty nice. Okay, there we go. So it should look like this, and so we're just going to do the same thing, go all around and cover it completely. And there we go. And an easy way to do this is just sort of connect all the corners like this, and just make sure they're connected. Okay, so we got that down, and now we're going to do it. It's sort of like you're outlining the room. Okay, we got that down. Now we're going to just fill in these wide open spaces if I can. Okay, I'm going to have to go around. I can't really fly in there. I'm not really good at flying around in creative mode because I don't play creative mode much. So let's fill these up completely. We don't need any empty space. Except for the doorway to the garage. We're going to leave that open for now. Okay. It's looking very nice. Okay, so we got that side down. We're going to do this side. Alrighty. Oops, maybe if I should fly, maybe that'll make it a little easier for me. Okay, we got that side done. Now we got the last side for the garage. Now we're just going to fill this side up as well, and we'll be done with the garage side, which is about a quarter done with the entire house, so yay. Okay, there we are. Okay, now your garage should look like this, and I know it doesn't look symmetrical from right here, but it's going to look really awesome when it's finished. Okay, we got that down. Now we're going to fill in the rest of the house. We're going to basically fill in any part right here. We're not going to go above as of right now. We're just going to put 1 block in the corner at the last block of the garage, and we're going to go all the way around and connect it. We're going to outline our house again, like so. Okay, and we're just going to completely outline it. Make sure they are connecting like this and not overlapping. Okay, we got that down. We're going to do it again from the corner and go all the way around here. And we're going to connect it to that block on the wall. Now we're going to fill in these gaps. So let's fill these in really quickly. Okay, oops. Alright, we just gotta we're gonna fill in one side at a time. We're gonna pace ourselves because, you know, building this sort of modern house is actually quite the feat. It took me a while to build it, but when I was done, it was like my favorite creation. It was my favorite thing that I've ever built in Minecraft. So, you know, I think it'll be well worth it for you guys to finish it. Now we're just gonna finish this last side and fill this up. Okay, that's good to go. And after we do this, we're just going to go get the floors ready for the next video. And we're going to, in the next video, like I said earlier, I'm going to show you how to decorate the inside of the house. Now we're going to get rid of this block step right here just because we already know this area over here is sort of the perimeter of the living room. Now we're going to dig up all this grass and dirt under the windows included and under the structures. Just be careful not to break the glass in case you're doing this in survival mode. Let's get rid of all of this. And we're going to fill this space up with, we're going to fill it up with a darker sort of carpet. You can use any wool you want. Preferably I would use something gray just so it matches the color scheme of the house. But, you know, you could use red, blue, pink, you know, whatever you want. I just think that dark gray would look the nicest, so that's what I'm going to use as soon as I'm done clearing my my dirt floor here, or my grass floor here. Because, you know, we're not earthworms. We don't live in the dirt. Okay, let's get this done. Let's fill this all up. Okay, let me grab our rugs first to make sure I'm ready. And I'm going to be using this gray wool to fill this house up completely. Actually, I think I want to use the light gray wool. Where is it? Okay, here it is. Yeah, I'm going to use the light gray wool for the living room, guys. And then we're going to finish off this video, and I'm going to continue in the next video. Okay, so we're just going to fill up this living room completely nice and accurately, just to make sure we don't have to break any more blocks than we need to. Alrighty, that looks good. Oops, oh, apparently we did have to do that. Okay, so just make sure you fill up all the dirt spots. We don't want any dirt in our really nice, classy, elegant, modern house. Okay, that's good. So like I said before, doing things in rows makes things seem like it goes faster, so if you want things to go faster, just do it in a row like this. And you know, it really does seem like it's going faster for some reason. Okay. Now that is done with. Alright, now we have the inside of our house prepped and ready to start building the rest of our house. Okay, now we got the base done. So thanks guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, a comment, or maybe even subscribe if you aren't already. So be sure to tune in next episode for part 2, and that's when we finish our modern house. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy.